Okay, are we live? Hello everybody, welcome back to another KPC weekend chill live with David over here. It is 12:45 a.m. in Seoul, South Korea. It is December 2nd. The first day of December has finally passed. Already passed. And in the chat, I see you guys gathering slowly. Travis, hello, as usual. Kath, hello. Catherine, hello from Los Angeles. So far, we have 20 people. Michael, hello. Okay, please don't forget to like that like button. Ryan, hello. First today, yes. Aileen, hello. Yomi Yomi Nom from Malaysia, hello. Sherry, Carol, Kel, it's great to see y'all in the chat. Yes, now we have 40 people. Okay, it's doubling by every 30 seconds. Dia, hello. Did you watch T1 lose against the Vietnam team in Kespa Cup? No, I'm not that much of a big fan of, what do you call it? Online gaming. So I only get the news when it's on like one of those news feeds. Yeah. Stitch Love, hello. Petting and Hito, nice and warm. Yes. Fen, hello. T Rose, Sherry, Lily, looking forward to the chill. Yes, we're gonna be having a very chill live today. I'm feeling very good. Tina, hello from the USA. Ryan, David, where's the restaurant you ate at earlier and what and how much was your meal? If you're referring to my Instagram story, I posted like 2 hours ago at justdavid_92. Go follow it. That place is called BCD Tofu House. It's a very famous branch. It's a very famous franchise that's... I don't know where it started originally. Some say it started in LA, some say it started in Pukchangdong itself as its name. BCD stands for Pukchangdong. It's a area nearby Seoul City Hall. But their specialty is sundubu, which is soft tofu stew. It's red, it's spicy, it's hot. They give you nice banchans, like a little fish, some bean sprouts, kim, seaweed, and then you dip it in like soy sauce. And the best part is they give you 돌솥밥, which is rice that's I would say steamed inside like one of those very big rock pots that makes the rice very steamy and warm. So yeah, after you scrape all the rice and transfer it to another bowl, you pour in hot water there, and then afterwards you eat the nurungji. So BCD Tofu House, go check it out. It's in the US, and I'm pretty sure it's in other countries too. So yeah. Kel, it's your birthday? Wow, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Kel, everybody say happy birthday. Send happy birthdays to Kel. Daniel, hello. Loves, hello. Miso Soup, hello. Mary Bayet, hello. December 1st in the UK. Okay, Rayla-san, hello. Is it still raining? It stopped raining a while ago. Yes. Yeah. And Olga from Puerto Rico, hello. Sweden. Yes, the Bard. 4:59 p.m. Okay, just the tea, please. I don't have any tea today, so I'm sorry. BCD is my go-to in LA. It is so good, but the thing is, if you go out in America, not only BCD, the mind-blowing thing is if you go to BCD with... We usually go in groups. I've never been in LA all by myself, but like a group of 4 people would go to BCD, and then you see the bill and it would be like $150. That's crazy. That is just crazy. You get the same meal here in Korea for $10, no tip. So even if 4 people dine out, that would be max $40 to $50. Yeah, it's crazy. So everybody over there, they were Korean, like our group was Korean, and then we went to BCD Tofu House because like Koreans always have to eat Korean food even though they're at a foreign country. Went to K-Town, went to the famous BCD, waited. First of all, the thing we don't understand is like, why do you wait for BCD? Like, you know, there was an hour line Finally got in. The menu's exactly the same. Taste, I would say like maybe the water's a little bit different, but pretty much the same. But then the bill is like it's freaking crazy. Yeah. Anyways. Yes, happy birthday again to Kel and Connie. Hello from Hong Kong. Thank you, David and Toppings. No problem. Whenever you have a birthday, Toppings, in the chat, even Hoodie Gang, let me know, and then I'll do a shout out for you guys so that we can all celebrate together. So I need to fly to Korea to eat cheap. Yes. So let's do the math. If you were to eat BCD tofu every single week, that would be, I guess, like if you go by yourself, it would be like $30 to $40. I don't know. Maybe something like that, probably. Do the math and, you know, divide it by the airplane cost and everything. And yeah, I'm pretty much, if you live here for a while, for like more than a month, and if you just eat BCD tofu every single day, then you're like, this is like boy math. You're basically getting your plane ticket compensated. You know what I'm saying, right? Do you sometimes find yourself going back to the books you read during your uni days? No, not at all. Only when I have insomnia. This is a pro tip. If you want to go to sleep, this works every time. Do not tell me that you have insomnia, you've tried everything, and then you want to take sleeping pills. Sleeping pills are prescribed and stuff. I'm not a doctor. I can't give you like medical advice or anything, but I would, you know, obviously think sleeping with like natural sleeping cycles and all that would be more beneficial, right? So if you ever have sleeping problems, it doesn't matter if you're in uni or whatever, get out any single textbook that you are not interested in. Let's say like human anatomy or biology or the history of the North American continent or something like that. Get that out in the night. Try reading 5 pages, and if you don't fall asleep, then call me. I'll give you a refund for that book. Or I'll sing you a lullaby, okay? Because it's worked every single time. For my case, my major is like mass communication, media communication. So I get out my textbook. It's called Media Communication Theory, and then we have like all this bullshit theory, you know, like the silent cycle, whatever theory, the third person effect, like the media, what do you call it? Media is Message by Marshall McLuhan. All that bullshit out there that doesn't give you any help in your life. If you ever get a liberal arts major, then you're being scammed by college. But I know society sometimes demands it, so we're all, you know, trying to play the game, right? So anyways, like I get that out, I pull that out, and then I start reading it. 10 pages in, I'm like snoring. So yeah. Okay. What did you study? I just answered that question, right? What's the price of soju in Korea? It's 13 USD per bottle in Sweden. Oh my gosh. It's like $2 here in the Pyeongjam convenience store. Yes, join the KPC membership and get exclusive badges and your comments highlighted. Go follow me on Korean Pizza Club, JustDavid92, and Pidoso KR. Hello, Rachel. Okay, great to see you. Katina, hello. Cabbage juice is good. I've never had that. I don't intend to. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I'm in a very good mood today. Okay, we have 100 people, so let's get into the main tea. No tea at all, but actually, what? A soju at a restaurant in MN, Minnesota, I guess, was 19? That's crazy. Well, I had soju for like $20, Australian dollars, I think. In Sydney, and then that was like in 2013-ish, and me and my friends, we were like, wow, they must have put gold inside this soju. Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't done a cover of Johnny. Oh, you guys are talking about Tay. Yeah, Hi David, have you tried any European soft drinks? No, I haven't. I've tried some European beer, but not any like specific soft drinks. Yeah, the only soft drinks I've probably tried is from the US or either Japan. Yeah. But anyways, speaking of drinks, that was the perfect segue because I have a bunch of stuff today. Oh, this bag is actually from Puradak. It's like a chicken brand. I just brought it from my house because it's sturdy. Yeah, but I have like a whole batch of things inside. We got the Pringles, what do you call it? It's the fake Pringles over here, made by CU. Very, very affordable because a Pringles bottle, a can of Pringles in Korea is like $5. That's crazy. I never eat Pringles here because that's crazy. Who would eat a can of Pringles for $5? That's insane. So anyways, they make the fake Pringles in CU. Oh my gosh, I bought the wrong thing. This isn't the one I like. I got deceived by the color. But anyways, this is only like $1.7. So it's like 1/5 the price. Yeah, I bought a little bit of that, and then I was feeling very good today, so I got a bunch of stuff from CU before I came here. Wow, look at all this. So much. So yeah, I got like, we have a lot of 1+1 deals, but we have a lot of 2+2 deals or something like that. So in the case of beer, if you buy 4, it's usually $10. So 4 cans, $10. That's usually the deal. Now because of inflation, it's like 12,001. So that would be that would still be less than $10. Like if you do the currency, then it's like four cans, $9. That's the deal. But me being a frugal person, I was craving some beer because last time you guys enjoyed the drunk live, so I was like, yeah, why not do one more? I'm feeling good today, so let's get a little tipsy. So I was looking at the beer corner, and then 12,001 for 4 cans. It seemed expensive because like back in the day when I was in college, it used to be like 10,001 for 4 cans. So like there's a 20% increase between my college years and now, right? So like, let's say 5 years, there was a 20% increase. Each year there was 4%. That's crazy. Inflation is crazy. I hate inflation. However, there are some promotions. Like this is how the free market corrects, right? There were some promotions that were still frozen at the 10,001 price. That would be like, let's say $7.5 or something like that. 4 cans. And it's like a nameless brand, I guess, but so I bought 4 of them. And they did a collaboration with Street Woman Fighter too, which I did not watch. So these 4 cans are 7.5. Yes. Look at that. And they're not beer, they're highballs. I love highballs. So Oktoberfest makes great. Whatever this is. Yeah, so I got these. It's from OMG. I think that stands for October Makes Great. I've never heard of this brand. Yeah. But should be okay. Anyways, that's the cherry blossom flavor, and this is the mojito flavor. So I'm gonna sip on some highball today because I'm feeling like it. Hello, Alpha's Note. Hi, David. Happy to join the live, but I really need to sleep. Yeah, go tuck yourself in. Yes, if you need to sleep. Yes. And I got some good old Coke, 1+1 deal for the cherry and lemon Coke over here. I started drinking cherry Coke because it's only been recent that it's actually been imported to Korea. Like I think it's been probably like a couple months since cherry Coke, especially zero sugar, the zero cherry Coke has been imported to Korea. Like cherry Coke at all, we didn't sell that. But suddenly, because with the zero craze and all that, I think they're diversifying and it's just only been imported. With the lemon Coke too. But yeah, I was just feeling like, you know, I want to earn a lot of money, and then, you know, Warren Buffett, the most profitable and wise investor in the world, always drinks cherry Coke, right? Because he wants to promote the company too, and he just likes it. So yeah, I was like, yeah, let me be the Korean Warren Buffett, and I bought the cherry Coke. Yeah. So anyways, that's what I got from the CU, and I'll be just sipping on some highball, so you might hear some ASMRs, so please mind that. Yeah, Pringles is so good though, I know, but it's so expensive. I can never. Yeah. Why do you feel good today? Oh, I'll tell you in a while. Drunk David was fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be drunk again because this only has 8% of alcohol. Last time it was a beer, right? That was probably less than 8%. I don't know, like pretty much same. So there we go. I like you sober, David, but because you've been so stressed, the beer relaxed you and let the other side of you come out. Yes, I was a little bit relieved. Rachel, here are some ideas for Hanukkah promo codes. Gelt, Latkis, Drado, Menorah. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Since I have the receipts over here, like if we do anything for Hanukkah, then I'll relay that over to Jin. Yes. Another drunk live. Let's go. Okay, so anybody who has a beer in their hands right now, or a coffee or whatever, John, cheers. John. Okay. So my first sip. Highball is good. Oh, there's a strong scent of alcohol in there. Okay. It's pretty strong. Yeah. Rachel, you sent me another super chat before. I missed that. I don't know what it is, but the chat over here is very selective in super chats and chats in general. Besides getting a girlfriend, what else do you want for Christmas? P.S. Hanukkah starts on Christmas this year, so if you want to do a Hanukkah discount code, then I won't mind. Thank you. I like both of your super chats. Pizza. Besides getting a girlfriend for Christmas? I think I'm too old to actually want anything for Christmas. Do you guys actually like gift each other some stuff for Christmas? Because ever since I've been like an adult, or even before that, like from high school and above, I don't think my parents gave me anything. I don't think my friends gave each other anything. Like Christmas is just Christmas. As you know, in Korea, Christmas is a very couple thing. And people just go to love motels and have sex, so that's it. Yeah, so I don't know. Other than a girlfriend, well, you just pinpointed it, I guess. Like, because I'm society pressured too. Maybe if I were to get a present, I just can't really think of anything because I feel like I'm so blessed. I don't need anything more in my life. Yeah. I would want a bag of Cheetos. Yeah. That I would want. But then there's great news because there's a subscriber named Lauren who is very just very generous of giving her ticket for Chonghyun's charity party, which was actually yesterday. I don't know how that went. Charity concert where a lot of other artists appeared as well. She was willing to give it away, and she was like, you know, if you have any subscribers who are interested, just, you know, do a giveaway. And then I put it on Instagram, and then one other subscriber named Lauren contacted me, and then I think the ticket transaction occurred, and they both went together at the concert. If you're in the chat, let me know how it went. But yeah, anyways, the reason I was telling you guys about that is because Lauren is in Korea right now, and that was about the one that was willing to give the ticket, and apparently she bought a bag of Cheetos. So she wants to meet up and then deliver me those Cheetos, and I'm more than happy to do that if I have the time, if my schedule is right. So I actually asked her if like next week we do a live stream. Anna and I do a joint live stream at 10 a.m. KST afterwards. Like we could have a quick coffee and then I could get the Cheetos. Anything for Cheetos. Yeah, but if that doesn't work, she's gonna drop it off somewhere. So anyways, yeah, just wanted to tell you that. Cheers. Everybody's like cheers. Yes. I get drunk on 1% true high. Chihe? Hold and gold. What's that? Hold is gold. Hey, could you talk more about your faith someday, or is it a private matter? It's not a private matter or anything. I could talk about it, but it's a boring subject, isn't it? Like, I was Christian when I was born. I've always been to Sunday school. I've always went to church every single day, every single weekend, Sunday, until like I was in high school. And then of course I got a little bit lax when I became a college student, because people gotta party and hang out with your friends and stuff. And then yeah, like my faith has been going on, and I've never actually like questioned it. And I know there are a lot of a various pool of people in the chat right now, and then my audience as well, and everyone has different viewpoints on religion, different religions itself. Some people, atheists, think like people who are religious are dumb. I respect all kind of views. Like at the end, nobody knows the answers. Like nobody can prove, like atheists can't prove that God doesn't exist. Christians, Muslims, Catholics, whatever, any other Buddhists, they can't prove that hell and heaven exist. So why not we just agree that let's live our own lives and just be happy with each other and agree to disagree and respect each other. So yeah, in my opinion, religion, while it has its pros and cons, obviously there's a lot of cons, and there's a lot of hypocritical people that stir up the pot and make the religion look bad. I know there's a lot of pedos. I know there's a lot of sexual harassments and assault cases and blah blah blah. Some things that don't match with modern women rights or whatever, like blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know, but that's because you only look at it in a negative lens, right? If you try to look at it in a brighter lens and a optimistic and positive lens, then there's a lot of stuff you can take out of it in a positive way too. Like for instance, in my case, you don't always have to be like, oh, there's a higher being that always benevolently loves you and sends his only son and sacrifices for you, and you have to believe in all these miracles, and there's hell and heaven, and you sin, and there's Satan and all. You don't always have to be like that. It's like religion can serve as like an individual self-reflection tool, or like a meditation tool, or whatever. Like you can just that's how I approach it. Like I just go to church, and then I just look back on my week, like what happened, what things could have been better, like what things I was greedy about, what things I was maybe wrong about, to my moral standards, to the Bible standards, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. And then there's the aspect of community as well. So like you meet more people in the churches and like the mosques or whatever. You get a bond between those people, and yeah, you do charity work, you do like donations and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I just want to say. Like everybody can have their own faith, and it just doesn't matter at the end. The only people that are losers are the people that hate on the other side, like saying, oh, that's so dumb, like why do you believe in God? You can't even prove it. Then can you prove that there's no God as well? Likewise. So anyways, yeah, that's just my individual thoughts about religion, since you asked, and about my own faith. But I wouldn't say I'm like a devoted person. Yeah, I'm just like a person that's just born as a Christian, and I've just been believing it for the whole time, and I intend to do so until I die as well. Yeah. And this is a very wrong method of belief. I'm not encouraging it at all, but I've seen some Christians, like very pseudo, maybe like iffy Christians that I know, that have this kind of logic. Let's say while nobody can prove it, let's say there is hell and heaven. You never know, right? There might be a hell and heaven, right? And the concept is that if you do good, you go to heaven. If you sin, you go to hell. But in Christianity, if you believe in Jesus and if you believe that he has cleansed all your sins by sacrificing himself with his blood and all that, and if you believe in him, you can get he's the savior, and you can get what do you call it? I can't think of the word right now, but you can get forgiven and then go to heaven, right? You can ascend to heaven. A lot of people see a lot of fallacies in that logic, and they say it's BS or whatever. But as I said, this is very like broken Christian narrative. But a lot of people around me say, if that's the logic, and if you can't prove heaven or hell exists, then I'm gonna be on the side that actually believes that heaven and hell exist and believe it as an insurance. What's there for me to lose if I believe in Jesus, that I'm saved and I can go to heaven if I just believe in him? And I doubt that his belief is actually true, but the logic is pretty solid. It's like, might as well, right? You can choose a religion, and if you go to heaven and hell, and I don't want to go to hell, so I'm just gonna believe in insurance. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't make me pay money. It doesn't anything. So yeah, that's a lot of cuckoo logic over there. And anyways, it made sense when I heard it. It made sense. Yeah, but thanks for the question. Anyways, that was an interesting part to discuss. I go to mega churches in Korea just because I don't want to be part of the community, ironically, because I feel sometimes overwhelmed by people that it's like, oh brother, let's do Bible study, let's hang out after this the prayer time, and let's go to restaurants together and pray or whatever. Yeah, it's anyways. Yeah, so they call you all the time and say, let's do Bible studies. So I got work to do. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Pringles or Cheetos? Be sincere. Cheetos all the way. Cheetos. Yes. Too high is like LaCroix. I don't know what both. Neither of them. I do not know what they are. Hold gold gelt. I do not know what you are talking about. Let's see. Thanks for the insight. I also grew up as a Christian, but have become distant from the church. Maybe it'll change at some point, but at the moment I can't identify with that institution. Yeah, it differs from organization and institutions, and I myself despise some of the traits in my church because it's a mega church. It's super fancy, and it's like has escalators and has like 10 floors, and right in front of the building you go right in and you see ATMs lined up and people lined up there, like getting cash out of the machines, and there's like a cafe which is a business and all. And in the Bible it says that Jesus got extremely angry, and he just expressed his rage when he saw like a chapel or a church place. In front of the church there was like a marketplace, and they were like decorating the church and like making it super luxurious. He just like threw away all that shit away. And I always think it's very ironic what like the modern churches do, because it's just so very capitalistic, but at the same time, like as I said, pros and cons. Look on the bright side, try to focus on the good. Yeah, at least with that money they're helping a lot of people. Well, on the other side there are tax evasions. Yeah, okay, yeah, let it be. So I'm benefiting out of it because I can be an invisible believer that's just lurking in the background of those tens and thousands of people that don't care about me. So yeah. Anyways, it's such a complex topic. I know. Hello, Evika. Nice to see you. I'm going to Korea next week. What is the temperature there now? It's not freezing yet, but after a week, I feel like it's going to start being freezing. Yeah. Your username is Hell. What a great name. Hellraiser. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Have you tried Strong Zero? That one really hits fast. If it hits fast, then I would not try it in this. Among Korean soju though, I have a very funny incident. So Korean soju is usually, from what I know, it's like 18 degrees or something. Let's see, soju tosu, 17 to 18. Oh, it's 16.5. Yeah, so it's somewhere around that. So, oh wait, now it's been decreased to 14. So, well, that's like nothing. So after time, wow, look at this. Interesting. So throughout the years, the alcohol level of soju has decreased. So this is how it decreased over time. So 1924, Jillo, this is the famous original soju. It was 35 degrees. That's like freaking vodka or something. And then it slowly decreased because like consumerism, they need to sell more, and then people like to boast how many bottles they drink. So right now we're at a 15 to 14, like 16, 17 range. So I knew it as like 17 to 18, and that's probably because I was drinking a lot during this era, 2014 to 2018. But people got weak. The Gen Z are weak now, so they only can handle 14.9. But what I was trying to say was, yeah, it's usually like 16, 17-ish. But back in the day when I was drinking a lot, there's like these brands called 처음처럼, 참이슬, and 좋은데, like all these standard soju brands. But there's a special brand called 한라산. 한라산 is the mountain in Jeju Island, in the middle of it. Yeah, it's the volcano. And 한라산 is the official soju of Jeju Island. And it's a special kind of soju because, like, if you look at the bottle, you see the 한라산 mountain with the snow on top, and it's like a clear bottle. So it looks pretty and it looks harmless to you, and that's the impression I got back then when I was drinking. And yeah, I started to drink that, and I liked it because it has a little bit of a peculiar but good taste to it. And then I was like, wow, this is great. It was my first time actually drinking it, and people get curious, right? And that day afterwards, like normally I do like 2 bottles of soju, or like max 3 bottles. That's my threshold. Like, yeah, beyond that, that's devastating to anybody, I would say. Like, I would say some people stop at like half a bottle. That's even enough for them. If you drink more than a bottle, then you're considered okay, like pretty strong. If you do 2 bottles, then you're like, wow, okay, you got my respect. You passed the bar. If you go beyond that, then I think it's a little bit dangerous, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you're just doing it for the sake of boasting, right? Like, and there's a competitive culture here, like, oh, I drink this much, and they want to impress the girls and all that, and they don't want to lose to the opponent guy that's sitting in front of you and saying like, oh, are you done already? Oh no, I can do this all night. And then they end up drinking like 4 bottles each, and they get sprawled on the floor and go to the ER and get that liquid. So yeah, that's the case. And so for the 한라산, I drank, I think, 2 bottles. So normally I drink 2 bottles, and 한라산 is a little bit higher in degree than the normal soju. I think it's like 21 or something, if I'm correct. 한라산 도수. Yeah, this is the soju brand for 한라산. And how much? Yeah, it looks very harmless, right? It looks very cute. Yeah, so this is the one I'm talking about, the 21 degrees over here. Like, you can see it, 21. Yeah, that's the one I was drinking. Oh, so there's a lighter one. There's a 17 degree one. But anyways, I was drinking the 21 degree one over here. And the next day, it was the worst day in my life. And I was just sitting on top of the toilet. No, I was just holding the toilet for the whole night. And I was like, and then I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to die. And I slept on the toilet floor. because I couldn't crawl into bed because every single moment I felt like throwing up and my head was dizzy. And then I had to go to school the next day, and I was in the subway, and morning subways are hell because, you know, like you're jam packed and everybody's just pushing you and pressing you. And the line I was on was line 9, which is obnoxious and notorious for having like a lot of people during the rush hour. My school was on line 9, so I had no choice. And then I felt like I was gonna throw up in front of all of these people. That I was like, literally, there were 2 faces in front of me, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And then I couldn't even make it to the 9 a.m. class. I just got off right before our station. I ran to the bathroom, and you know how subway bathrooms aren't that hygienic, right? And I don't like those kind of situations, but I didn't care. I threw up, pulled down my pants, did everything I had to do. I was like, I couldn't even see in front of me. My eyes were all like whited out. And then thankfully, though, in front of our university has a university hospital. It's a very good one too, right in front of the campus. So I went straight to the ER, and I was like, I'm skipping first class. My health is more important. I just can't do it. And then I just went and said, help, please help me. And then they gave me like the IV shot or something. And then, yeah, I slowly recovered. And then for the next 3 days, I think I only ate porridge. So that's the funny story with Halla-san. Never overdrink, guys. Never. But that's something I could only do when I was, because I was in college. Yeah. So much for a Christian, right? Yeah, so what are you guys talking about? 진로는 처음처럼 is imported to my country, but the level is 12 to 13 only. Well, that's okay. That's enough to get you drunk. And the funny thing is, for foreigners, a lot of back in the day, I think it's illegal now. I think they banned it, but back in the day, you could just drink anywhere you want in the streets in Seoul. So a lot of people would just go to CU or the 편의점's. CU was Family Mart back then. It was a Japanese brand, but then I think the stock shareholders or whatever bought it and changed it into CU. But anyways, because soju literally was like $1 or something like that, and it's pretty strong, right? It's the right amount to get you drunk, actually wasted, for weak people. So a lot of foreigners would actually love that, and they would go to Hongdae. They would get like $1 soju from the convenience store, and it's like 17 degrees, and if you drink a whole bottle of it, that's enough to get you wasted for the whole night. So you don't have to go into the clubs and buy those like expensive $12 tequilas or mojitos and all that bullshit, right? So you just go to a lot of foreigners, and they're exchange students too, so their pocket money isn't that much. So they would go to the convenience stores, buy $1 soju, like chug in front of the Hongdae playground or whatever, and then get super wasted and go into the clubs wasted. So a lot of people love that situation, that scene, like that they could get drunk quickly and very like in an affordable manner, and they could have as much fun as they want in Hongdae. So yeah, I saw a lot of foreigners doing that back in the day. Oh, Rachel, thank you for the 10. Pizza, if you and I ever meet during the holidays, you can celebrate Hanukkah with me, learn how to play the dreidel, and enjoy some latkes and gelt. Gelt is the wrapped up chocolate coins. Interesting. Okay. I need to learn a lot about Hanukkah. Not as good as Pringles, but Pringles isn't worth $5. No. David, we got a new product, Pepsi Cola Peach. Don't know if that may be any good. Do you have this product in Korea? No, we don't have anything. For a Coke, we only have original, zero, lemon 0, cherry 0. Those 4, that's it. Nothing else. For Pepsi, we have original Pepsi, Pepsi Lime, which is 0 too, and Pepsi Max 0. Yeah. Oh, there's your super chat over here. I'll leave it here for a while, just to appreciate it. David, have you heard of Tiger Soju? It's a beer soju mixed from Tiger beer. Really? Never heard of it. I know Tiger beer for sure. I went to the Tiger beer factory and got super wasted and made us look like ugly Koreans because of that 1 hour free unlimited beer time. We got like 10 refills per person. Tequila is getting best for a drunk. Yeah, so the thing is, Korean drinks are never good for... I guess they're good for getting drunk. It does the job. But for hangover, it's the nastiest thing ever. I probably think it's because it's cheap alcohol. It's just manufactured alcohol from a factory. While most alcohol is like that, the ingredients and everything is just like cheap. It's just chemical. Soju is chemical. So I don't know the science behind it, but that's why I assume it has nasty hangovers and it's not good. On the contrary, this is my personal experience, okay? On the contrary, if you drink the good, we call it Yangju. It's like, Yangju literally means Western alcohol. Like the Macallans, the, what do you call them? Like the Jim Beams or the Johnny Walkers or the Chivas Regals, or all those, like, you know, good ones. The whiskeys and whatever. Those ones, they... You know, you can't like chug them down because they're expensive, and one cup would be like, you know, 30 to 40 degrees or something like that. But the thing is, they get you drunk, but the next day you don't have that much of a hangover. In my experience, you don't have that much of a nasty hangover. That's why a lot of alcoholics in Korea prefer Western alcohol, because I guess maybe the ingredients or like how they manufacture it, or somehow it's like better, I would assume, than the cheap soju that's like $1. So yeah. Hey, from Land of Fire, finally I can write you in live. Welcome, welcome, hello. Great to see you. We have 200 people watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the chill live. I think that's a record for a chill live. It's normally at 190 or something, right? Soju is €6 per bottle in the UK. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Compared to like the US and Australia. That's exactly what people did in Shibuya as well. Drink soju in front of a family mart. Wait, soju? Not even Japanese? Sake? Yeah, Shibuya has kind of similar vibes to Hongdae. Like very different, but similar vibes in terms of like clubs and all that. Very lively and young. Beer tastes like piss to me. Me too. Me too. We drink piss. I know, right? You see on K-dramas, they boast off how they can drink. I don't get that. That's a big culture here. It's like, you drink better, you're the stronger person. Yeah. And fun fact, I think it's pretty much like died down now, but in corporate cultures where there's a lot of hweshiks, the bosses would like you even more if you have better drinking skills and capacities. So I handle, as I said, 2+ bottles of soju, which is way over the average. Like, I haven't seen, like, you know, specifically like women, because I think women have like lesser physically, they have a lesser threshold of getting drunk because of their body mass, I would think, and the liver and stuff. So I haven't seen a woman that has out drunk me yet. Maybe I'm just in my own well, but I've heard on media, like some celebrities, that they go on for night after night. But in my experiences, out of all the random women and girls I've met on Hongdae or wherever, yeah, I've always kept my cool while they're always like dead. Yeah, so yeah, and even among guys, there are some, like, we call them surgores, like alcohol whales. They go on forever, so I can't compete with them. But relatively speaking, I'm on the better side of drinking, so I've never been really like bullied in the company for not being able to drink. That used to be a big thing, even when I was interning back at the back in like 2016, 15-ish. Now it's changed a lot, but we used to have a lot of hueshiks, and then, like, you know, if you don't drink, people would like side eye you, and then if you're not good at drinking, they would laugh at you and make fun of you, and yeah. Okay, let me just check my phone if I got any PayPals. Let's see. Nope, it was just some other alarm. What sort of drunk are you? You guys won't believe this. You will not believe this, but I have a very strong mentality. I have a very strong mental ability. So, while, like, what sort of drunk are you, that translates into what's your chusa in Korean. Chusa means drunk habit. So there are plenty of chusas, and this is a very ice-breaking question. When you, like, you know, group with other girls or like other groups and stuff, when you get to know each other, you usually do like, how many bottles do you do, what sort of drunk are you? And normally it's between, like, you become very touchy. Like, I'm speaking of girls, you become very touchy, you become a lot of aegyo, like hey, oppa and all that. Some people become silent, some people cry and become emotional, some people hit up their exes for some reason, some people disappear, some people sleep. Yeah, that's what I've some people start like punching you for some reason, and that's applicable to a lot of girls. For guys, I would say like 80% overlaps, but for guys specifically, I don't know why, but among my friends, I think a lot of guys get kind of violent, and their language becomes very, like, vulgar and bad. I've never seen any girls do that. It's a shame. For guys, they get a lot of they get very violent and very aggressive, and they get very reckless. They take like stupid risks, and they hurt themselves, and then they fight. Yeah, that's typical guy drunk behavior. So I think those two, like, there are overlapping things, but just to differentiate. Hello, Raj. No, you're completely on time. David, do Korean guys really like aegyo? It's a bit cringe. Yeah, I mean, why not? If they're acting cute, it's cute. That's it. It's the same as, like, if they're acting sexy, like, I'll take it. If they're acting cute, I'll take it. Whatever. The important thing is the intent of it. Like, whether it's cute, sexy, or I don't know, whatever style it is, like, if the intent is trying to, like, appeal towards you and attract you in some way, then a guy is a guy. They're just gonna like it. You're a sleepy drunk? So to get to what kind of drunk I am. So you won't believe it, but I get very like obsessed over responsibility. So to explain it a little bit more, I'm like, I grow this strange obsession to be the last man standing that takes care of everyone, that takes everyone on the taxis, that cleans up the place, that makes everything is organized and no accidents happen, and yeah, those kind of things. I don't know why, but I become super responsible, and like I do all the dishes, I clean up the whole place, and that becomes like a huge obsession that like I'm cursing at myself, like, oh, I'm so like, I want to throw up, I'm so tired, why am I doing this, I just want to go home. But like I can't let go of it. I have to take everyone on the taxi, like see them go home, like, and then I have to be the last one standing and have that feeling like, okay, that's a wrap, everyone's home safe, now I can go home safely too. And something like that. So I don't know, like maybe in my psyche, like there's this person that wants to be like maybe an oppa or a dad or something like that. Yeah. Or the mom. Exactly. Yeah, the mom would be a nice way. Oh, you're the responsible one too? Yeah. It's hurting me. Like I don't want to do this, but like looking at my friend, like he can't even walk right now. He's wobbling. How is he gonna go home? He can't even remember his address. I'm like, okay, I'll call the taxi for you. Like, here you go. Ask the taxi driver, like he's going there, and give him his number and all that. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of drunk I get. And my secret is, I don't know why. So, even if I get drunk, like I do get tipsy and all, I enjoy the moment, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, I'm always constantly reminding myself, don't get too drunk. Don't let go of your mind. Like, don't get loose. So, in order to counter the drunkenness, the alcohol, my own remedy is one drink, like one shot, and if I have one shot of soju, I drink like at least half a glass of water. You might not believe it, but like if there's a bottle of water, if I have one shot of soju, I'd at least drink this much of water afterwards. And then I would take multiple trips to the bathroom every single 15 minutes. And then even when I go to the bathroom, now I'm talking about the state when I'm like totally drunk, like after 2 bottles. Like I'm trying to stabilize and not lose my balance, right? When I'm at the bathroom, a common trait for guys is that, you know how the guys what do you call it, the peeing toilet, the standing pee toilet, so guys usually lose their balance and they headbutt their foreheads to the wall while they're peeing, and that's a common thing for guys. When I do that, the surface is like usually tile, so it's very cold. I remind myself whenever I hit the tile, like, okay, you're drunk, you're dangerous drunk right now, get a hold of yourself. And there's this saying in Korean, even if you go inside a tiger's cave, if you are in the right mindset, you can get out alive, you can survive. There's that saying, and I say that multiple times in my head, like 100 times when I'm peeing. And I'm like waddling back and forth. But then like because of that routine, I go on for more. And yeah, I don't know why, but like it's kind of like a curse to me because everyone's just like getting loose and like enjoying themselves, but I'm always trying to be the responsible one, not get too drunk and all that. So, yeah. Just let it go. I can't. You make yourself a caretaker, yeah. Maybe I was a nanny in my before life. Hello, Excellence. Welcome. Speaking of before life, I don't know how many of you believe in before life. It's the concept of reincarnation from Buddhism. But there's a funny saying. I want you guys in the chat to say, well, let's just type in Y for yes, okay? Or no for no. How many of you have visited the Great Wall of China? If you have, yes. If you haven't, N, no. Yes or no? I want to see the percentage of how many of you have visited the Great Wall of China. Actually, physically. You know what the Great Wall of China is, right? A lot of no's, okay. What do you mean maybe? You were either there or no. Okay, I would say like 90% is no. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. A lot of no's, okay. The reason I asked you this is... Wait, the chat is frozen. Let me refresh it again. Oh, maybe you broke the chat. Yeah, there we go. So Julia says yes. Okay, Julia. You're gonna be pinned here. So according to urban rumors and legends, if you have visited the Great Wall of China, that means apparently in your before life you have died while constructing it. That's how many people died building the Great Wall of China. And because you have that regret and sense of lament in your heart that you wasted your life and you died building the Great Wall of China, that's what led you in your present life to go visit it and see it. And this, a lot of people say that. Yeah. So I was probably a person that died as a Chinese peasant that was building the Great Wall of China. Yeah, so you return to it. Yes, exactly. You're led to that. They say it goes the same for the pyramids as well. I just saw it while passing through though. Then maybe you were one of the instructors that were whipping all the slaves. Yeah. But if you ever visit the Great Wall of China, you'll get what I'm saying, because it's a freaking mountain and it goes for like kilometers and miles and crazy. I don't even know how long the distance is. Like in order for people, you didn't even have like tractors and heavy equipment back then. Look at this shit. 21,000 kilometers. How do human beings build this? Like, look at this. In order for you to bring a brick, it's not even a brick, it's like a stone, massive brick. It's a gigantic stone. How do you even bring that to up top here? That's crazy. So I don't think it's far off to assume that that rumor is true. That you probably died building the Great Wall of China. How do you climb a mountain with this big amount of stones? That's crazy. Maybe true. Always wanted to visit the wall. Always knew I was a servant in my last life. How do you get that stone up to the mountain? It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, anyways. What was I getting to? It took 2,000 years apparently to build. It was built through multiple dynasties. Yes, so imagine how many people died throughout those 2,000 years bringing up stones to the mountaintop. During the winter, malnourished. It's freaking crazy. At least the pyramids were, I guess, like on a flat land, and they had like those logs that you can roll the stones on. But how do you bring a stone that big up to a mountain? It's crazy. These chips are good. Hello, Sarah. Hello. Happy weekend. Oh, speaking of happy, I'll tell you why I'm happy. I was telling you guys I'm very happy this week. That's why I bought this highball, because I wanted to get high. Let me just munch on this potato chip a little bit more. It's just original flavor. I like the truffle flavor, but the truffle flavor is also purple, so I bought the wrong one. So good. Okay, so it's basically nothing, but it's a rare occasion that you see me this happy, because I'm usually very depressed or sleep deprived, or either loathing my life or saying that I'm a failure and I'm lonely and I'm like, I have no one to meet and I don't have a social circle and blah 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 blah. And that's basically been me for throughout the whole year. And it's yeah, you might be wondering, like, why does he even have to explain why he's happy? But for me, it's a very rare occasion, so that's why. Oh, you love the truffle flavor too? Yes. You need to try these chips? No, I recommend you not trying them, because they're just literally cost efficient chips. Like, you want Pringles, but you're poor, so you can't afford them. So you want to get fake ones? That's why you get these. These are $1.5. Well, Pringles are at $5. It's crazy. Everything American here is like super expensive. Solo rants. That's David Core. Yes. He has a date for the concert? No, that's not why I'm happy. You just made me depressed. Even before I go into why I'm happy. I'm just kidding. So it's been a very happy week for me, because first of all, I think December is going to be a little bit more of a more relaxed month for me. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's ahead. I do have some big projects that's coming up. Like, for instance, SeoulCon. Pete also got a booth in SeoulCon, so we're gonna have like a little booth to showcase and display our products and maybe sell some offline and promote our brand and as a whole and blah blah blah. So if you're in Korea during SeoulCon, drop by on the 31st. Yeah, but that thing's big, so I probably need to prepare. But other than that, it's just going to be a pretty much of a laid back month, because I finished all my branded content for this month. I don't know why, but Anna and I both had like a crazy busy month. Like this month, I think I had more than 5 branded content. Yeah, I had to go on the DDP roof. I had to go to the startup festival. I had to, go to Yosu and make like a vlog. I had to do Better Help. I had to do Aura and yeah, like all that kind of stuff. I had to make that essay videos. So it was a very busy month. And on top of that, I have my my freelance job, and right now I cannot disclose this. Oh, I probably shouldn't even say anything. No, it's actually live. So for my freelance job, there's a massive project going on over there, and I'm overworked. They're overworking us right now. I hope we get compensated. They are putting out, surveys on how much extra time we work. So I'm hoping that we get extra compensation. If not, that doesn't make sense. There are talks that they might gift us like a round trip to Brazil, which I'm really excited for. But that is just on the table. But anyways, yeah. So first things first, I'm finished with branded content for the time being. I'm not saying I will reject branded content if it comes in for December. More money is great. Like, as I said, freelancers have this tendency of stockpiling any kind of gig or job that comes in, because we never know when it's going to be drought season, right? So we're like chipmunks that have acorns in our cheeks, always full and ready for hibernation and stuff. So yeah, so first of all, that's all out of the window. So finally I can focus more on like genuine content on my channel, which is not sponsored. Thanks for holding on for that. I really just need to do like spring cleaning of my hard drive and actually put out the content that needs to get edited. So I'm going to be focusing on that. Hopefully maybe look for editors. So I'm just really happy physically, emotionally, that I have that room now. Like it just relieves me to some point. So that's one reason. Also, recently I've been involuntarily hanging out with my friends a little bit more often. Maybe it's because it's the year end and people are getting married, and we're discussing business, but on the side, not Korean business style, right? We drink, so it's business plus just hanging out. So I felt like I've been like detoxing and just relaxing a little bit more, like meeting my friends more often. I played tennis today. It was a really fun match. I have 3 more matches for the week coming, because I don't have any more branded content and deadlines. So I'm gonna go on a tennis frenzy right now. So yeah, I got like 4 games planned ahead, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every single day. So that's very exciting. And today, or in today's case, you might have seen it in my Instagram story, but right after the game, it started pouring rain. I'm so sorry for the people that was like right after us. They just came and they were like, oh shit, this sucks. It started pouring like crazy, and I was like, woohoo! I don't know why. It doesn't really affect the quality of the game we had or anything. Our game is done, but just the fact that it started raining right after, like a minute right after our game literally ended, it started raining, and that was just so satisfying. And then right after, my friend posted McDonald's yesterday on the Kakao group chat. So I was like, wow, that looks so good. I haven't had McDonald's in a while, so I was like debating to go to McDonald's. So I actually steered my car to McDonald's, but right in front of that is BCD Tofu House, and I was like, you know what, even better, BCD Tofu. So BCD Tofu was open till 9:30. I arrived there at 8:59, and I asked them, I was like, yeah, if it doesn't work out, let's go to McDonald's. I asked them, do you still serve? Can I put in an order? And she's like, you got 1 minute. You got to get out by 9:20. I was like, I can do that. I eat fast. So I put in that order, got a hot pot of soft tofu stew, got that nurungji and filled me up with that warmthness and all the rain. I was like, this is life, you know? As I told you last time in a couple lives before, this is sex, you know? I was thinking in my mind, sex. Yeah. If you know, you know. So yeah, like I was like, wow, this feels so good. This is the best Sunday ever. And on top of that, I've been sleeping in for this Saturday and Sunday like crazy. I've been just like, you know, like sleep deprived for so long. So I just said F it this week. I could work on the episodes that I haven't put out, but I was like, you know, I deserve a good, nice, laid back weekend. So I decided to do nothing, just cuddle with my doggo on my bed and do nothing. Just watch a bit of Netflix series. I watched Arcane, the League of Legends thing. I watched Escape, a new Netflix movie, which is like North Korean defector trying to defect to South Korea. It's pretty fun. Go watch it. I watched another series. I watch a lot of anime too. So yeah, it was like just heaven for me as an introvert. And in the meantime, Rachel, how about we have a mini Hanukkah celebration over Zoom, David? Oh my God, Hanukkah! You're so into having Zooms and Hanukkahs. I'm sorry, Rachel, but that would be very out of topic. I'm sorry. So I know that you're very enthusiastic over this, but because this is a Korean stream, I'm down to explore other cultures, but that is just so random. So yeah, I'm not declining or rejecting in any way, but I'm just saying. Hope you understand, okay? Right. So yeah, to go on. Yeah, so I was feeling so good. I was like, wow, this is sex. And as I posted on my story, like who needs a girlfriend if you can have sex by yourself, right? So I was like, single life is good. Like I don't want anything more than this right now. Like I'm so satisfied. So yeah, and then I was like on my way home, I took a hot shower. Wow, that was great. And I was like so rejuvenated, and then I was like, okay, in 2 hours I need to go to the studio and I'm gonna have a live stream. So I love live streams. Like live streams always bring in energy for me. So yeah, for the occasion, let's buy some highball, because like last time the folks loved it, and I just feel like drinking a little bit today. It's gonna feel good. So yeah, everything was like a chain of like excitement and like happiness, even if it's temporary, right? And on top of that, it even gets better. It's crypto right now. Of course, I can't go a day without talking about Bitcoin. Crypto right now is in its crazy bull run. Everything is red. Everything is up 20, 30, 50% on my portfolio right now. Every time I look at my bank account, it's doubling. I'm like, woo, baby, yes, finally. Years of waiting, and like I play tennis. After I see my account, there's like, oh, another $1,000. Okay, play another game, check my account, another $1,000. Woo, baby. So, and I'm getting my sponsor money come into my account. So the best feeling of happiness is just like financial, right? The financial treatment. So like right now, even if I check right now, wow, I'm just, every time I see my account, I've just become so happy. Oh, it's gone down a little bit. It's correcting, but anyways, yeah, that's great. So another thing is like I'm a huge crypto nerd. So last live stream I told you that like a huge political agenda right now in Korea is because more than 8 million investors. There are more than 8 million investors in Korea that are invested in crypto. And in terms of crypto volume, like trading volume, Korea is global number 2. That's because like people here don't have hope. They don't have hope to buy homes. They can't afford anything. That's why they go all in crypto, all in stocks. That's why they're all so invested in like financial investments and stuff. And they're bored of the S&P 500. They're not satisfied with the yearly 12% earnings, and you gotta waste a year and stuff. So they're like, okay, crypto's like every single day 20%. So everyone's invested in it. But the thing is 90% of the investors in crypto always get wrecked. There's only a 10% chance of these people actually cashing out and winning. It's because of human greed. If you try trading, you'll get to know. But anyways, the biggest political agenda in Korea right now between the what do you call it? The party in power and the opposition party is the crypto tax. And this is a huge political agenda right now, because the liberal side is mostly like, I don't want to say this, but like it is a fact. Most of the supporters for the progressive side are a little bit, on the lower side of the income pyramid. And you might say it's ironic, but because a lot of people have like financial illiteracy, these people don't know what crypto is. They don't care what crypto is. They think it's a scam. They've been saying Bitcoin is a scam from $2,000, $10,000, even if it's 100K right now. They'll still think it's a scam and it's going to topple down. Who knows? But the fact is, for 10 years, it's come from 0 to 100K. So a person who has one Bitcoin right now is a millionaire, whatever. Anyways, so these people support the Liberal Party, and the Liberal Party is like, we don't like seeing these young 20s to 30-year-old people getting millionaires out of like thin air. Like, we don't like that. Ban it. So they tried to ban it in 2017. That caused a global crisis, and it actually fluctuated the market. But over the years, the Liberal Party has been in presidency for a long time, so it's been a very like crypto hostile environment for a long time. And right now, even if the Conservative Party is in the presidency, in the Congress, in the parliament, there are more numbers of the progressive side in the parliament. And they were like, because our supporters don't like crypto folks and don't like them seeing them getting rich, we're gonna tax it. Like, every single person who gets more than $50,000 of earnings, you're gonna have to pay 22% tax on it. And then the crypto folks got crazy. Like, I'm telling you, it's 8 million people. They started a national petition. It went over like 10,000 signings and whatever. And the Conservative Party leader said like, oh, this is the time right now. This is the time to strike. We need to get back our votes. And he's like, you guys are crazy. You guys are trying to like kick off the ladder to like to provide any kind of a tool to escalate into, better income and better conditions and all that. You guys are just sore, blah blah blah. Right now, the U.S. president is saying that he is going to use Bitcoin as like a what do you call it? A reserve for dollars and stuff. Like, the whole universe is pro crypto except you guys. And like, it's been a huge fight for the past 2 weeks right now. And today, because the Progressive Party was pressured so much, a lot of people on the internet and like offline, they went to protests and said, we will never vote for your party ever again if you put this tax on crypto. Like, you are trying whatever you can do to kick off the ladder, maintain the poor people as poor people, just because you want votes from the poor class. And your policies are giving more welfare, social welfare, spraying money, which is causing inflation, blah, 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 blah. We see through all of that, and it worked. So the crypto tax ban is delayed for 2 years. People are still pissed it's not abolished, but it's banned for it's delayed for 2 years, and people are seeing it as a huge victorious feat. And you guys might think that like it's very detached, and it's not such a big thing, but it is a huge thing. If you like look at the Korean Herald and stuff, they're reporting about it. Like, it's huge right now. So it's not because I'm like pro crypto or whatever. Like, if you look at this, everybody's reporting about it, and the essence is not about crypto itself. It's about the political parties clashing over like a certain incident. It could be over anything. It could be about abortion. It could be about immigration or whatever. But the fact that the Conservative Party won over the Progressive Party, who is the majority in the parliament, over crypto, is causing like a huge impact right now. So I'm rejoicing. I'm like, wow, okay, like, how better can it get? So yeah, like, look at this. Both parties agreed to delay crypto tax. Yes. So, Anyways, I'm so happy because of that right now. And yeah, so that's basically it. And also another additional thing, since you guys are pretty much bored of this whole topic, I told you guys like last time my dog was in a very like critical situation in terms of her health. It's a disease that in a like it's a disease that comes when the dog is old, especially if it's a female. I don't know the name of it, but the vet said that like it's bound to happen when the dog is like 13, 14 or 15 or above. And the vet actually suggested surgery, but there were certain conditions and there's certain things to consider, and the vet can't make the decision on our behalf, so they gave us like a 2-day time frame where we could decide actually to get it or not. And last time I told you like it's like the worst feeling that you have to actually think more than a minute about like whether I'm going to do this surgery or not for the dog, right? Because it was like $2,000, right? So, if I was rich, I would just like do the surgery. But other than the money factor, it's like it's more about it's more about like we weren't knowledgeable on the case, so we wanted to do our own research about it, the probabilities of the dog dying or living after and post surgery. Like the vet also said, because the dog is pretty old, it might have a probability of dying because of shock during the what do you call it, machi, which is like anesthesia or whatever. And yeah, so the vet didn't want to take responsibility in anything. I totally get that, because like he's trying to do his best. So we went back home and we were talking about it, and money was one of the factors. It was like the vet also said, like, even if you do this surgery, I just want you guys to know that because the dog's like definitive age is old, like this does not guarantee that you will have zero expenditures in the future. Like you will probably have more medical bills coming up, and I can't guarantee if this surgery is going to snowball into more and more cases or not. Like, so you have to decide. So he said, like, because he understands the financial differences between households, he cannot, like, the best thing is to do surgery in his perspective, but he cannot strongly recommend doing the surgery because, like, at the end, people are more important. And if you're in a tough spot, like a $2,000, $3,000 surgery for a dog that only has like a couple years left, and that there's going to be more diseases down the line, and there's only so much you can do at the near end of a dog's lifespan with money that is actually going to better or extend the life of the dog. So there's multiple factors there, and I saw some people in the comments saying, like, you're so cold-hearted, how can you be a dog owner, like, even considering that? But like, not all people are driven only by emotions, right? There are multiple factors to consider. So we talked it over as a family meeting, and my dad cross-checked with a lot of vets, and he knows a lot of vets because he's in medical school. So a lot of vets said like basically the same thing, but they were like, because our dog, she has a special condition and it's like a little bit more favorable towards that disease. The vet also said, like, even without the surgery, there is a high chance that she would survive if you just like took good care of her, and like you put in like antibiotics for a week and stuff like that. So we took that route. At the end, we didn't do surgery. But right now, after a week, I think, after a couple days, my dog is like great. It's just very lively, it's happy, and I'm getting like pictures of it and video footage of her from Busan right now. And we got another trip to the vet, and the vet said for now, like, she's healthy, and like we did the x-ray scan and everything, and she the vet said, like, you've overcome that hurdle for now. But the vet did say over the years, once it gets older and older, it might come back. the situation might come back. So yeah, for now that was a big relief, because that was like, you know, even though I'm focusing on work in my life, my dog is like a huge part of my life too. So I was worried every single day. I was checking on my mom every single morning, like how is she doing, how is Chumsun doing, like can I video FaceTime with her and all that. But right now, like, you know, after the visit to the vet and hearing that affirmation, I felt like a huge stone from my heart was like dropped, and I was like, oh, thank God, thank God. And then at the end, I was like, oh, in the multiverse, if I actually got a surgery for her, would it have been the best? You know, like it would have to, like, you know, we would have to do some massive surgery on like her, and we would have to like open her tummy and stuff. Like, oh, that's just so painful, right? And yeah, so I'm just so happy, and I like prayed today because it's Sunday. Like, I know it's our dog, but I was like, I'm just so thankful that she's like happy and living right now. She's healthy. So that was a really big boost to my mood. So everything about today like was on point. Every single thing that happened today was like making me extremely happy. So you see why I am so happy today, right? Like, I've been on Excellence has already said like I'm on like the David rant core. So totally like I can go on forever about why I'm happy this week. But yeah, and then because maybe this change of energy, I told you, like, for the past few months I was super depressed, under the weather and all that. I suddenly, when I finished that hot shower, and you know, I always have constant anxiety about my future and like my profession right now and like stability and finances. I looked at the mirror and I actually thought like everything went good, so maybe that's the psychological boost I'm getting. But I was like, you know what? It's been 8 years. 8+ years since I've been a YouTuber right now. And I think that's a big achievement. You know what? Like, come to think of it, that's pretty big. Like, I think the lifespan of a YouTuber is, you know, maximum 5 years. But I've topped that, and I'm still strong. I still have a very good audience. I love our toppings. I'm very excited to do weekly live streams every single week, and that's very rare. We have a great community. I have great viewership. I'm getting branded deals. I can put food on the table with my freelance stuff, so I'm doing what I love. So I'm like, I really appreciate what I have right now. You know, I shouldn't always be looking for more. Of course, that's just my innate characteristic. I want to be that entrepreneur and that, you know, next step up. But still, like, if you just look at what I have, you see how this is all connected right now. Like, you know, my dog, you know, recovering from that bad state and all. Like, I'm like just very appreciative of what I have. And I was just looking at the mirror and saying that to myself. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, no matter what happens in my life, I've already done like 1/10 of my lifespan as with a profession that I really think is fun, and which is more creative and which has more freedom. So yeah, suddenly I was like, wow, in this very grateful mode. And yeah, I don't know why this all came to me at once, but basically that's why today I was super happy. And you know, some people are just very emotional and like direct, that they're like, oh, I'm super happy, and they can't pinpoint on what makes them happy, but that moment, the vibe, the atmosphere, some sort of energy just like triggers them, and they're like, I'm super happy. But for me, I have to always lay out like in bullet points, this happened, this is my situation, I have this, I have that. And once I acknowledge every single point logically, I group all of that and deduce that I am happy, therefore I am happy. I know this might be like a toxic trait, but I did that process today, and the conclusion was like, I am relatively happy. So yeah. And then after that, I was like, you know, I love traveling. What's next? I love traveling. My bucket list is to travel the world, and I'm getting offers. I've traveled Texas this year. I'm going to Sweden and Denmark, and there was another person that offered showing me around Norway. So I'm like, I'm so blessed. And I was like, wow, I need to sip on some highball tonight. So you see how this whole thing is like, you know, connecting right now. So anyways, I feel like, you know, I was just sharing my happiness, my thought process for today, but I'm sorry if it feels like bragging, but I just wanted to do this. I just wanted to get this out of my chest because it feels very like my chest feels so light for some reason. Like it was just so dark and heavy for the past few weeks. But yeah, be thankful, be grateful, be blessed. Yes, that's great. Good for you. Happy for you, David. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've been rewatching some of the old DKDK stuff. Yeah, that's great. Sometimes it's good to slow down and appreciate the small things. Yeah, and I even don't think it's like the small things. Like in general terms, I'm like, wow, you know, like this is pretty great. Yeah. Which cities are you going in Sweden? I have not checked that out yet. Like, so I'm sorry to I can't name you. I don't want to name drop in the live stream, but to the person who wants to sponsor my trip to Sweden and Denmark, I've wrote a message on email to him saying like, I'm so sorry, I'm very busy right now. There's like multiple deadlines. I can't reply to you, but I promise I'll get the tickets within December. I'll sit down, actually process the, you know, what I have to do, like your information, and then reply to you. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Glad to hear things are going well. Yeah. That's a huge achievement. Yes, I think so too. I never thought of it in that way, but I guess comparison is the devil, because if you're in this YouTuber or influencer society, if you're in any kind of society, if you're in your like your job or whatever, you keep on comparing to the people that are in the same space, right? But are better off, that has like a better salary, that has a better house, a better car. But for us, it's like how many more subscribers they have, how many branded deals they're getting, what kind of branded deals are they getting, you know, what they look like, how many fans they have, like what, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, she's doing really good. I got the picture from my dad today. It was like the cutest thing ever. Aww. Aww. She's doing great in my dad's arms. She's doing great. Aww. Cutie pie. I can't wait to see her. But she's doing great. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. Spent 3K on my dog's surgery only to have her die 3. I'm so sorry about that. Sometimes it's not the best option. That's exactly what the vet said. It's not always about like having surgery or spending the money. Of course, that mentality is important, but you need to think about like the reality and whether it's going to cost you more in the future, whether this is effective for now, like whether if it's a temporary thing or it's like, yeah, you can't be like black and white about it. Is the dog okay? Yes, it's okay. Cutie pie baby, yes. Don't compare yourself to others. She's so cute. She's alive and well, yeah. So let me actually look what the disease is in English. They say in English it's called pyometra. Pyometra. It's something about the womb, I say. There's like some toxic material that's like excreted, and if it stays in there, it could spread into the other organs, and it could be very lethal. But because my dog has like a body, basically her I don't know how to say this, it's like all medical, but basically her vagina is like extruded. It's better to excrete, like dispose the bad materials that's inside her womb outside. So with antibiotics and good care, it could be treated, but the vets really recommended surgery for that. Yeah. It's a common disease that occurs. It's like basically inevitable from what I heard from the vets, for female dogs when they're over like 12, 13, because their menstruation cycle goes on until they die. Yeah. Anyways. Is there pet insurance? I think there is. But I'm not sure a lot of people do it. Guys, really talking about, oh, I can't look at that. Yeah, the surgery, we looked at the pictures and we're like, we can't let Chomsun go through that, like, for real. When is Sue gonna be on the podcast? She's so busy. She's like a full-on entrepreneur. I can't really get a grasp of her. Yeah. Hello, Maru from Kansas. Hello. Well, speaking of Sue, though. Speaking of Sue, thank you, Ryan, for doing that, for bringing her up. Speaking of Sue, of course. Where is it? Speaking of Sue, thank you to the sponsor of this live stream, Sue House. On Sue House, you can get free events, tours, parties, classes, and more, and you can study Korean with Sue House as well if you just download the Sue House app on Google Play Store or App Store. It's very easy. The interface is amazing. You can chat with locals in Korea, foreigners in Korea, people around the globe interested in Korea. You can talk about Korean culture, Korean entertainment, anything related to Korea. It's a great place to learn the language as well. And most of all, if you are located physically in Seoul, South Korea, not only Seoul, most events are in Seoul, but yeah, if you are in Seoul and Korea, you can have, oh, what's this? Winter kimchi party on December 8th. Wow, that's interesting. What is winter kimchi? I don't even know that, but like, look at these. Oh, that bossam looks good. And the makgeolli. Wow, that's great. That looks amazing. Oh, drinking games as well. So you can really just get together with other people in Korea. And there's like also Christmas parties at the Mondrian Hotel. Wow, that's bougie. So this is on December 5th. So many events happening. What is this? The Tai Chi class and the startup festival and all that. The takoyaki party. What's this? Like, you learn Korea with the Sue House app. Yeah, if you still don't know about the book about Korean language and stuff, you can learn it on the app as well. So go follow Sue House Official on Instagram, and you can get the latest news and topics. Oh, this is Agata, one of my friends. I met her at an event and she recognized me. She was like a BTS fan. Yeah, so many stuff going around. And this is Sue. She's the CEO and founder of the Sue House app, and she's a good friend. She's just very busy right now. She's all over the world. She's in China, I think, right now. Yeah, before she was in Dubai. But like, she's getting a lot of investors hopped on, and you know, this is the app. So go check it out, go install it, and show some love. Give some 5-star reviews and say you're from KPC. And yeah, Sue House is the best. So thank you, Sue House, for sponsoring this live stream again. Yes. He moved on from the jump scare and is giving us the live real time. The only reason I did the jump scare ads were because Anna was with me, because I didn't want to, you know, Anna is co-streaming with me. I don't want to like hijack her live stream and give out an ad that I'm only sponsored for, right? Like, she's not getting any money for it, so I'd be like, I'd pre-record my ad and then put it on my stream only so that you guys can only see it. But nowadays I'm doing a lot more solo streams because of our busy schedules. I actually have to check up with her on whether we're going to do the Tuesday stream. Veterinary services in America is a highway robbery. Pet health insurance is very expensive. So that's another thing my dad was saying too. Like, because he's been in the medical field for a long time and he knows a lot of vets. He's raised more than 10 dogs. He has like a very big disbelief in vets. I'm sorry if you're a vet. Like he says, because like there's no insurance, there's not a lot of knowledge about pets and all. Like the vets will always try to, you know, overcharge you with more meds, more equipment, more like, you know, stays at the hospitalized zone or whatever, and like always recommend surgery and always go by the book that pays more. And I know that's not a lot of case for a lot of good vets out there, but he just said that that's pretty much normalized. So like he doesn't really trust the vets like 100%. So he was like, let's do some research on our own, and that's why we took the alternative approach, and thankfully it worked. Yeah, it was a risk on our end too, but anyways. I miss Anna, haven't seen her in a while too. Yeah, me neither. She's been so busy. I guess it's good for her because like she's got so many brand deals. The last video I saw, she was like advertising for a workcation area in Seoul. Yeah. Anna did a live earlier this week. Okay, I didn't even catch that. Yeah. I guess everybody's just super busy at the year end. And of course, because she's in a relationship, she has to have more time for her boyfriend too, right? Because it's almost Christmas, and you know, I heard her boyfriend's super busy, so they barely have any time to actually meet. Anna's busy getting her bag. Yeah, who can pull her from that, right? Okay, so anyways, I've gotten everything out that I wanted to say. But since it's a chill stream, it's your turn to ask me some stuff, throw me some topics, and did you buy anything on Black Friday? Was it Black Friday? No. Yeah, Black Friday isn't that much of a big thing in Korea. There might be some online platforms like Coupang or other places that have Black Friday deals or whatever, but I just don't buy anything. Yeah, if it's not essential, or if it's not little like food or little spendings like clothes or whatever, I don't buy clothes, accessories, luxury items, or toys or gadgets. Unnecessary things I just don't buy that much. Yeah, these days I don't even go to the movies because I said it's super expensive, and it comes out on Netflix after 6 months anyways, so why? I don't even have a person to go watch with. And movies it's like going to the movies it's 2 times better if you go with a person, right? We had to go to the emergency pet hospital, and they wouldn't even see our cat until we put a $1,500 down. What? That's crazy. Do you still go to the gym? Oh my gosh. So yesterday, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Yesterday I got a weird message, and it's from a pretty girl with her profile, and I don't know her number, and it's like a unknown number, but she has a pretty profile. And I was like, ooh, who's this? Why is she texting me? And then the first line is like, how have you been? I know you're very busy, but I just wanted to reach out to you. And I'm like, okay, who are you? I'm interested. And once I clicked it, it's like, oh, I'm the fitness manager at the gym. I saw that you weren't checking in that often during this month, so I was just checking in and wanted to remind you that your membership is going to expire after this month. So I would love to see you and consult you about another program or whatever. Sounds like a love scam. It's basically a love scam. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, then I shut the phone. My gosh. Yeah, so that's your answer. Have I been going to the gym? But maybe I might be going soon because I have some more time on the table. Actually, tomorrow I have a dinner meeting too, like with my good friends. Sangu is going to be in the dinner meeting too. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's been very busy. Gym membership reminder, exactly. And of course, the receptionist has to be very attractive because that's how they like, lure in the guys. David, would you do a Xmas party live stream before Christmas? Maybe invite John to come. You can talk, eat, drink, and have a good time. Yeah, that'll be great. No reason not to, right? There should be something more special about it, though, right? Maybe me having a Santa Claus beard and some clothes on and hat on, and John can have like a Rudolph nose. January gym's full again, then empty by December. That's how life is. That's how life is. The movie Wicked is amazing. If you know the play, it's incredible how much the film stuck to the play, and it also extended some scenes that made it definitely into a full-blown old-time musical. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of great reviews from my friends on their Instagram stories. They're like, yeah, this was amazing. It's actually box office #1 right now in Korea too. Yeah, that might be worth a visit to the movie theater, quite honestly, because those major films that come out with high production and good reviews, then those ones are worth it. I might solo it soon. As we get older, it's more important to build muscles. Yes, that is a fact. You guys seem to love John so much. Elder fans. Oh yeah, and the other day I sent him the message that Rachel sent on the super chat about, like, what was it? Where is the text? John. Was it on Instagram? Or maybe my PC katok isn't updating. But yeah, I sent Rachel super chat about something. She sent something for John, and John was like, actually, let me try to find it on my phone. What was his response? Where is he? Oh, here he is. Lol, sorry, isn't that from last time? I was like, no, yesterday. Lol, what? And then that's it. Yeah. Message ended. Lol, what? And then that's it. Wicked is almost 3 hours? Oh my gosh, I'll sleep. Will Wicked get Oscar noms? Really? Is it that good? Okay, I need to go see it then. Maybe if my mom comes up, I'll bring her. Because John is smart and knowledgeable, hoodies love that. Okay. Maybe say toppings love that. Or elder fans. I heard Korea is snowing right now. I'm going to Korea by the end of December. The snow is all gone now. Yeah, it's just drizzling. But you never know when it's gonna snow. It's totally random in Korea. Do you like Stray Kids? Of course I do. I have a signed CD. Wait a sec. Just for you, Diep. Let me boast a little bit, brag on this a little bit. Yup, it's all the members to David. There you go. There you go. Are you jealous? Should I sell this? How much would it sell for? My bias? I don't really have a bias in Stray Kids. I just like their songs in general. But if I had to pick, it would be maybe Hyunjin or Bangchan. Yeah, I got two. Have fun at church. Have a great week too, Sarah. Hoodies, toppings, and elder fans like John. Yes. Felix is good too. Maybe I like Hyunjin because I like Yeji. You could easily sell that for 250. Oh, that's interesting. Nah, I wouldn't sell it. That's disrespectful to the members. They took out their time and, you know, energy to sign that just for me. Cause my friend, the friend that I visited in Austin, I stayed at his house for a week. His best friend is Stray Kids' manager. Yeah, so my friend in Texas, he was like, oh, my friend is a K-pop YouTuber and he loves Stray Kids. And my friend's friend was like, oh, is that so? Do you want me to get him a signed CD? And I was like, yeah, great. And then, yeah, he just got me a signed CD. So, yeah, that was great. 현진이 너무 예쁘다. Wow, still 245 people watching? Oh my gosh. Please give this live stream a like button. There are like 4 Pringles left stuck, but they won't come out. Isn't Stray Kids probably the biggest boy band out there right now, globally? Some would argue it might be AT's 17, Rise, but I would say maybe it could be Stray Kids. I don't think there's any meaning in like arguing who's the biggest boy band out there, but I would say Stray Kids could be up there. Yeah, definitely. It's just kind of sad that despite having so many like charismatic and nice boy groups, they don't get that much attention in this certain era where we're living in like the girl group, the golden era of girl groups. Like, of course they have a lot of popularity, their sales are crazy, their concerts are crazy, but do they chart well, and are they like publicly well known to the mass? It's like, in terms of that, it's like aespa, IVE, New Jeans, Blackpink, who else? G Idol. always topping the charts. But then you have like Stray Kids and ATEEZ that's like slaying overseas and having all these world tours and raking in that money, and global fans go crazy over them. And you ask a random person in Korea who cares about Korea, but anyways, like, do you know who this is? And they're like, who? Yeah. Me watching you down those chips, yes. The second girl group renaissance, indeed. I just love every single activity from Rose. Right now, GD is like, wow. I saw that Rose is gonna appear on 집대성, on Taesong's YouTube channel. 한국어로 말해주세요. 저희 구독자분들이 근데 다 외국인이셔서 그렇게 많이는 말을 못해요. 죄송합니다. 분명 알아듣는 분도 계시긴 할 텐데 워낙 한국어를 많이 배우시기 때문에. 어쨌든 스트레이키즈 질문을 해주셨으니 사인 앨범을 보여드렸습니다. BP and BP and Big Bang meet, yes. Do you listen to Korean rap music? No. I actually don't like Korean hip hop. To me, K-hip hop is a little cringe. It's just my personal opinion, so yeah. A lot of people listen to K-hip hop. I would say among the mass, K-hip hop would be more popular than K-pop. Yeah, but for me, it's a little bit cringe. 너는 스트레이키즈나 방탄소년단 중 누구를 더 좋아해? Between Stray Kids and BTS? I'm sorry, I'd have to choose BTS. Yeah, BTS changed my life, quite honestly. Is CN Blue considered K-pop or rock? Rock. I wouldn't call it K-pop. But then K-pop's spectrum is just so wide. Like, if you wanna loosen it like that, like K-pop is literally what's popular in K-pop, popular music in Korea. So in those standards, J-Park can be K-pop, K-hip-hop can be K-pop, whatever. Yeah. Same as me. I don't normally listen to hip-hop, but you know, those people like Loco, Gray, Simon D, J-Park, Benzino. There are some good artists. David, for Christmas, can you please put Nightbot in his closet so he won't be canceling everyone? Is he canceling everyone? I'll shut it down. Yeah. Just remind me. Yeah, but right now, aespa. Wow, at the MMAs they got like 6 awards or something. aespa is just slaying. It's their year, quite honestly. Like aespa, if you have that, if you have that pentagon, like visuals, talent, songs, performance, popularity or trend, every single end of the pentagon will be like 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Crazy. aespa is that kind of group right now. Concept, every single thing. Music video. I remember how many people laughed at aespa when they came out, being the metaverse idol or whatever, AI. I laughed at them too, quite honestly. I was like, oh, SM lost their touch. And back then it was kind of like, it was kind of off, and then SM, the old guy, actually kind of, you know, yielded his seat, and the creative freedom was given, and they slowly like moved away from the whole Navis and AI lore or whatever. They still have it, but yeah, everything is top notch. Black Mamba, everything, yeah. Yeah, so so it's been 2 hours. I'll just do like 20 more minutes before I go. But before the 20 minutes, you guys fuel up your questions and what I should talk about. Oh my god, my ankles are getting a little shaky because of that alcohol. Ooh. Why am I getting chilly? Okay, I need to pull this a little closer. Maybe it's just the cold outside. But yeah, in the meantime, while you ask your questions, of course, our beloved Piroso needs some spotlight because it's the best Korean shop you can shop for authentic Korean products made by Korean artisans you can't see anywhere else on platforms like Amazon or anywhere. So right now, our best sellers at the moment are definitely, I don't know what it is, but people love this newbie bag. Yeah, maybe it's just very multi-purpose and universal, I guess. The white ones are now in stock. So if you love the black ones, you can get the white ones along with the accessories, the norige as well. So you can choose the colors for the noriges. So yeah, check it out. We have fast global shipping, and you can see the whole story of the newbie bag here. Practical design, perfect blend of Korean tradition and modern sensibility, all that sort of stuff. So the newbie bag here, definitely. And then, yeah, he has daily hanbok is also selling well right now. We have an 8-day time window left for the pre-sale, so we're going to be shipping it all at once. Please note that. Looks very modern but traditional at the same time. There are different ways to digest the look. You can tuck it in the skirts, or you can put it outside. It's quite loose fit, and it's inspired by this hanbok over here, so you can wear it like that, and doesn't really look like a hanbok. Yeah, because it's modernized. I really like these modernized, modified hanboks because, you know, it's continuing our culture, but also making it widespread and more accessible to other cultures and people as well. So yeah, look at the cute model over there. Yeah. And of course we have the candle holders. We'll need candles now to make Christmas vibes. So we have the cute lotus candle holders here. So put your little candles there just to light up for Christmas season over there. Of course we have the diaries. If you want to start a new 2024, you can get one of these Chage hologram diaries and put your New Year resolutions over there. If you just want to be comfy inside and warm with the heating on, you can always get these boxy fit Roka t-shirts with Korea Army on the back. Very trendy item in Korea. Or you can get the Piroso t-shirt over here as well. Simple logo, but good looking. A lot of people love our logos. And the Jungkook bucket hat, BTS bracelets, and look what we have. We have new bracelets in stock. Yeah, that's like a little pearl over there. That's from Hihe as well. It's a knot bracelet, so check that out. We have new handbags that are inspired by hanbok patches as well. 2 colors, purple and light green, whichever pattern you like. It's kind of mosaic. And this is an amazing cute raincoat with flower patterns, floral patterns that resemble Korean traditional patterns as well. And neck warmers, you can wear like this in cute forms, like that. Yeah, you know how warm it is if you have like a neck warmer or ear warmer like this. It makes heaven and earth difference. Yeah, so many interesting products. If you're gonna purchase something anyways, the best thing you can add on to that is the postcard collection, so you can write to your friends and all during the festivities and all that. So yeah, check out our blog post as well, why Koreans mostly wear black and long padded jackets over here. Top 5 places to visit in Seoul during winter, all that. And of course the Sue House Korean books. Yeah, if you want to practice writing Korean, learning and speaking Korean, go check them out. So yes, that was Piroso, piroso.net, biroso.net. Use the coupon code KPC to get a 10% off. Yep. Please sell us your pizza shirt. Are you really serious? Yeah. Is the black Piroso shirt behind you a sweater or a long sleeve? That is a hoodie, but that one we are not producing at the moment. Yeah, because of quality issues. Did you hear that Sonny has gotten an offer from Turkey? Love his German though. Hope he comes back to Deutschland one day. It's a little shame for Sonny because like during his prime he should have transferred to some good clubs, like big clubs such as Real Madrid or Barcelona or Munich or anything like that. But now he's like 30. He's the same age as me, 33. And he wanted to be like a Tottenham legend, but the club kind of threw him under the bus. Anyways, nobody likes football talk over here. Discount code is KPC. KPC. The diary looked cool, but would look cool for a folder in that design. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're not the manufacturers, but we could maybe suggest it in the future. Artia, David, when was it that you would be coming to Europe next year? Which month? April. April, 4월. I think. Yeah. I'll have to go through the email thoroughly again, but... What are you drinking? Energy drink? No, this is a highball. Street Woman Fighter 2, oh my god, Mojito Highball. This thing is massive. I've been drinking it for the past hour and it doesn't finish. Oh man, yeah, you like talking about football, right? Ronaldo appeared on Mr. Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ronaldo appeared on Mr. Beast video, and there's a lot of buzz saying like, he's like, is Ronaldo the best football player in the world? Will New Jeans pay 500 mil USD for ripping off their contract? Who knows? They're definitely not paying the full amount. Of course, there's gonna be mediations and yeah, all that. That's why they got a big fat army of lawyers behind them. They hired the best. It's the best against the best. What are the biggest law firms in the US? Doesn't it usually go as like partner names? Like I don't know. In Korea, it's Kim and Jang. So I would assume it's something like that in the US too. Like, what are some last names? I have no idea. Yeah, something like Morgan Stanley, something like that. You could meet Jo Gyu-sung in Denmark. I've already met Chogyu-sung. I took a selfie with him. We were in this random tent during the New Year's Eve event, and he rang the bell, and he suddenly came in the tent when nobody was in except us, and he suddenly came to the furnace, and we were just melting ourselves down, and I was like, what? Are you? Can I get a selfie? And he was like, yeah. That was like last year, I think. 30 days until 2025. That's wild. It is. Do you guys have plans for the year end or the upcoming year? I hope you came late April. I'm visiting Seoul in the beginning of April, and it would be so nice to grab a meal there. Ah, yeah. What do you think about the Mama results? I didn't really pay attention to Mama. Yeah. No, as GD said during his speech, epic, by the way, he quoted his own diss lyric. But as GD said, all these K-pop award shows at this point, they're just giving out awards for this nomination, that category, that award, just to satisfy the companies and fans and labels. It just doesn't have any integrity other than like the major ones, like Artist of the Year or Song of the Year or something like that. Other than that, it's just like, oh, we don't want to leave you out because the fans and the politics behind the label is gonna get angry. So like, you have this award, that award, blah 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 blah. So yeah. You don't have any plans? I'll probably be working Christmas and New Year's. Same. You're not alone. Yeah. Most people work. In Korea, most people work. I don't know about Christmas because Christmas is a 빨간날, red day. I think it's a national holiday. Yeah, it is. And New Year's Eve too, but definitely on the 31st they work. Yeah. It was quite a unique experience for me because Koreans work except those 2 days, like the 25th and January 1st. Like everybody's working on the 28th, 21st, 22, 23, 24, and then we go out to 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. But last time when I was dealing with our my freelance job that's based in the US, they started the holidays at Christmas Eve or something, and they didn't even they took the whole 24th to the 31st or January 1st. They took that whole thing out of the calendar, and nobody could be reached, or nobody was responding on Slack. I was like, wow, Americans really take these Christmas the Christmas season seriously, right? Don't they? They're like, bye, we're on vacation. For the whole period. What GD speech? He basically said like a cryptic. It wasn't even cryptic. It was cryptic at that moment. He said a weird speech. During the live, not a lot of people got the reference. It was like rhyming. It was almost like a poem. A lot of people thought he was like drunk or something, but then afterwards, when people made shorts and reels out of it, they saw that it was referenced by his diss track against Mama back in 2018-ish or whatever. And yeah, he basically said in his accepting speech, saying that Mama's trying to satisfy all the kids and the groups and whatever. And yeah, he was being shady towards Mama. KPC might as well have an annual awards at this point. Yeah, don't you guys have those kind of awards at your companies too? Like You know, we used to have those stupid things like best dresser of the year, worst dresser of the year. Like, you know, then we used to have those like Oscar looking fake little trophies and at the end of the year. Yeah. Like best procrastinator of the year, something like that. Bye, Karen. Catch the rest on replay. Yes. Have a great rest of your night. Yes. You too. Oof. The alcohol is hitting me now. Oof. And I'm so like warm and feeling good right now, and yeah. Wow. Oof. Oh wait, I missed a lot of super chats. I'm so sorry. It didn't really pop up. It's not my fault. Carol, let me catch up. Carol, thank you for the $10 pizza. Thank you so much. It was just a 3. Thank you so much. Oh, and I shout out to Rachel again about the Zoom over Hanukkah. Michael, thank you for the €2. David, tell us what's new at Piroso. you gave me the segue point to Piroso. Yeah, thank you so much. And Rachel, thank you again for the 2. David visiting SC in 2025 when? The question is not 2025. It's when during your life. Can I have the best fan from SC or definitely. Who else? Who else would be the best fan from SC? Oh my god, I'm getting drunk. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the best 10 minutes of the live. So 15 minutes left from the live. So shoot your shot. Oh. Wow, I'm like the flow is coming up. Muju, alright, bye. Yeah, see you again. It's already December. Hello, 520 mil. I wish that was my bank account. 520 mil. Damn. What an amazing number, 520 mil. If I just had that much. Oh gosh. Yeah, be sure to check out my recent video about the house obsession in Korea. And the dating is dead video too, if you haven't watched it, because that one's at 92K right now. It has to reach 100K. Although I did get my sponsorship money wired, so I'm happy. Comes in USD and it's an automatic 1.4x. I love my USD. God bless America. God bless America. Yes, I love me my USD. Yes. If you get a couple, like, if I get, the feeling is, if I get like a $2,000 sponsored deal, comes in USD, I run it through the bank. The currency rate right now is like 1 USD is 1,413 won or something like that. So normally it should be 1-to-1. Yeah, that's like the average point throughout history. So $1 should be 1,001. But right now, because the USD is high, it's like 1,400 something. So it's like 1.4 something X to me. So $2,000 is essentially to me $2,800. Like if I'm speaking in American terms, like, so imagine you get a paycheck and it's 1.4x, 40% up. That's great. That's great. Do people think you look older or younger than your age? It differs, but in general, a lot of people think I look younger. Maybe it's because the way I dress. I don't really dress formally. I always dress in like hoodies or comfortable clothes or just very casually, because I don't really go to like office jobs or corporate settings, or I don't really have clothes for those occasions, unless I'm going to like funerals or weddings. So whenever I present myself to other people, I'm always in like chill clothes. So I think they always see me as younger. Yeah. But then there was a recent case where I was hanging out with my other Hyungs, and we asked some girls like who looks the oldest, youngest, and I wasn't chosen as the youngest, and the other Hyung was like 4 years older than me. So I was like shook. Oh my gosh, I should better hit the gym or like start doing skincare or something. I don't know why, but this alcohol, maybe it's not good alcohol. It's making all my limbs, like my wrist, my ankles, my knees ache right now. I don't know why. What? Oh, maybe it's the tennis. Oh, maybe. There's Coke Rants and there's David. How's Beatles doing? Uh, Quite honestly, I wouldn't say it's optimal. It's not like it's not great. It's just hanging in there, and I just see the significance for it, what it is, and we're trying to play the long game. Hopefully, yeah. And Jin and I have been consulting with a lot of other successful startup CEOs or business owners and getting their opinions about it. Honestly, a lot of their consultations say that it's not a big market and you won't be touching heavy money from it. It's very niched. And think about whether uh, people abroad, international people, would really consume like crafts and luxury goods or, kitchenware from Korea or such, even if it has the traditional aspect. Like it's usually Olive Young beauty products or K-pop merch or Korean food and stuff like that. That's where the volume and money is. So they're like, it's a good niche. You have a good mission. They can see what we're trying to do. You might have some wiggle room with the government or some, government funded programs and organizations. But as a business, like the volume and money and the market share isn't really there, which we knew from the start. Yeah. So a lot of business gurus nowadays say like if you just catch the right niche and you become the number one in it, even if it's small, you still are very profitable. So that's what we're going for. But in the meantime, there might be some pivoting and there might be some changes because we're not perfect. We're exploring ourselves as young entrepreneurs. We did hear some real advice though from one of the startup CEOs. He was like, "Your time is ticking. Honestly, like if you don't make it by 35 or max 40, then that means like if you haven't made it by then, it's like a hard cap of you need to reassess what you're doing, and maybe business might not be the thing for you. So you got to think of reality too. And like, in his case, marriage was like a big turning point and all that. So yeah, Jin is 2 years older than me. And yeah, we have different situations. At least I have like YouTube and my freelance jobs and all that. But Jin is basically going all in on this. So yeah. Can I have a most witty and fun fan award too? I helped create some pretty iconic moments on your channel this year, David. Rachel, you can have all the awards you want. You can self-print them out, and I will just seal them with my 도장, my stamp. The most witty and fun. There might be some other folks that would challenge you for that, but if you insist. E-commerce is always a slow burn, yes. think Ko Kyung-po could be a celebrity lookalike for David more than Napoli Mafia. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I hear Ko Kyung-po a lot. Yeah, especially when I'm a little bit more chubby and like laughing. If I do this, a lot of people say I look like him. Whoever doesn't know Ko Kyung-pyo, he's a good friend of Taesung too. He's on Tip Taesung a lot. Yeah, this is the guy. Oh, were you looking at this screen for the whole time? Was it like this small? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's this guy. He's a good lad. He has funny acting. This one's on the slim side, but I noticed he has a lot of yo-yo too. Like he's sometimes very chubby, he's sometimes very like thin. No. It's very different time to time. Yeah. You are welcome. You can add it to your resume. Go for it. If any employer asks, what the hell is a KPC award, then send them to my channel. Yes, I heard about the JK Lookalike contest. Yeah, I saw that video actually. People don't have like they need to chill. Like honestly, it's a fun contest and it's just for fun. Like they don't have to be like you look nothing like JK. Like everybody was hate commenting on I think it was a YouTuber's boyfriend or something. Yeah, at least on Instagram when I saw it, like everyone's like ew, like what did they like? Oh, I don't know. Like the comments were so negative. It's a freaking comedy contest or something. This I'm looking at like Ko Kyung-pyo right now. Because I actually questioned like every time someone said like it looked like him, I didn't really see the resemblance. But I'll win $50 for the Ko Kyung-pyo lookalike contest. Doll baby, thank you so much for the $20 pizza. Thank you so much. You made me even more happy. Is this the right expression? I'm on cloud 9. Does anybody actually use that? Because that's like a textbook English phrase we learn in 6th grade or something. I'm on cloud 9. Has anybody actually used that in real life? I wonder. What does that even mean? We just memorize. This is the what do you call it? This is why Korean education is not good. We just memorize all the shit and it's like, oh, what does this expression mean? Do you actually use it? Okay. It's a classic phrase, right? Sometimes when I use these kind of phrases in front of my like US friends or English speaking friends that are like my age or a little bit younger, they're like, okay, dad, or like, okay, grandpa. Sometimes people say that. I don't remember which expressions it were, but because my English is halted at like maybe middle school or in the early 2000s, I haven't got an update ever since. I try to every other, every other video I see or expressions I see in the comments, I try to adapt. But the essential ones, when I use it in real life, they're like, okay. So like actually I mean the Cloud9 phrase. Like how would you actually use it? Like how I guess it's like you're happy. I'm like I'm on Cloud9. Like, would you use it like that, or does it require more contextual nuance or like preparation? If you just drop it like that, would it be awkward or would it fit? Let's actually look at it. Some old, like, okay, like this. Yeah, this is the stuff we use to learn from TOEFL and TOEIC. So a lot of Koreans need like to take English aptitude tests for their company applications and all that, and school, of course. You think you've maybe heard it once? Ooh, I'm on Cloud9 right now. Okay. I just told you when I'm drinking wine, I'm on Cloud9. Okay. Well, so you see in those textbooks, of course, there's grammar, listening, reading, and all that, the essential stuff. But then for the extra points, like the one pointers, there are extra questions for idioms, and we need to just memorize these idioms because nobody knows the meanings of idioms after all. So I just found this blog post in Korean of English idioms. So let's go through them and see if you think they're cringy or you actually use them or not. It's raining cats and dogs. Do you use that? Have you ever used that in your life? It's raining cats and dogs. I've used it. I've used it sometimes. Yeah. I'll help you, David. I'm on Cloud9 because I have a date for the Coldplay concert. Oh, okay, so that seems a little bit more natural. Like since you put it in the first place and in the first beginning of the sentence, and then you have more context behind it. You never used it before? It's raining cats and dogs. Why does it sound like a friend's expression or something? Oh, you use it? That's so old. That's exactly the expression I get from my friends. When I say like, "Oh, it's raining cats and dogs," they're like, just say it's pouring or yeah, never heard of it. Okay, next expression. This is yeah, everybody uses this. It's a piece of cake. Yeah, so for Koreans, they wouldn't understand why a piece of cake means like something's easy or easily done. So I would say everybody says this. 식은 죽 먹기. Yeah, actually the translation in Korean is more weird because a piece of cake. Yeah, I guess like a piece of cake is weird itself too. But in Korean, if you translate it, it's like eating cold porridge. That's how we say it. Eating cold porridge. 식은 죽 먹기. 누워서 떡 먹기. It's like eating rice cake while lying down, which is pretty hard actually. Yeah. And then the next idiom is I've heard that he sleeps in his birthday suit. What the hell? I don't know what this is. I've heard that he sleeps in his birthday suit. What is this? Let me try to guess what this is. I have no idea what this is. I heard that he sleeps in his birthday suit. So he's very excited about something, or he's very optimistic. Is that what that means? I've heard that he sleeps in his birthday suit. Naked? What? Really? It doesn't mean naked? What? What? Really? Why is that? Armum? What? Oh, according to this, it says we are born naked, so that's why it's called birthday suit. What? On what? Okay, okay. There might be occasions for this, but this is just a very like rare occasion. Like, why in normal settings? What kind of conversation would you have to have? It only applies specifically to just express that he sleeps naked. Well, that's interesting. Okay, he sleeps naked. Oh, okay. Bad hair? I'm having a bad hair day? It's a bad day, right? Just a bad day. I don't know this one in specific too, but just by the impression of it, I'm having a bad day. Bad hair day? Is there a more of a meaning to this, or I'm just having a bad day, right? Is it something like under the weather? Because I use that a lot. That's an idiom, right? Under the weather. Do you guys know what this is? Bad hair? Oh, I should stop drinking that highball. I actually finished this. I'm actually pretty drunk. I need some more food. Nobody's answering about the bad hair. Do you guys know what this is? You use it literally? Bad hair day? So you have bad hair? I mean, people don't seem to know this. Okay, I'll just go on and check what it means. Yeah, it means a bad day. Yeah, it's like nothing's going right. You don't have any luck, anything like that. Okay. Okay. Play by ear. I know what this is. You can just listen to the music and just play it automatically, right? Yeah. Impromptu. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I know this one. Are we out of the woods yet? What? Do you know this? Are we out of the woods yet? What? I don't know this. So for me to guess, it would be are we done with the difficult part or something like that, or like is it now solved? Something in those lines? Is that what it means? Are we out of the woods yet? Taylor Swift lyrics? What? We all use it literally. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, it says Taylor Swift song over here. Oh, okay, we're done with the dangerous situation or the challenge. Okay. Take a rain check. I know this one. Yeah, I memorized this one when I was in school. So it means postpone or delay, right? Rain check. Yeah, but I get confused on how to use it. Like I'm like, let's. Sometimes I say like how do I use it? I I used it a couple times with my friends. I was like, let's yeah, I think I said let's take a rain check. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Okay, those are some idioms. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Wow, there's a lot here. A blessing in disguise, a dime a dozen, what? Beat around the bush, I know this. Better late than never, bite the bullet, what? I don't know. Break a leg, I know this one. That's a weird one, but I know that. Break a leg. Call it a day, yeah. Cut somebody some slack, yeah, I know that. Cutting corners, what? Save time and money, what? Easy does it. Get out of hand, yeah, I know that one. Get something out of your system, yeah, I know that. Get your act together, yeah. Give someone benefit of the doubt, yes. Go back the drawing board, what the hell? Go back to the drawing board. Start again. Hang in there, yeah. Hit the sack. Oh, I know this one. Go sleep. Hit the sack. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hit the sack. It's not rocket science. Yeah, I know that one. Let someone off the hook. Make a long story short. Yeah, miss the boat. No pain, no gain. On the ball? What? What is on the ball? Good at something. Why is on the ball good at something? Pull someone's leg? What? Pull someone's leg means you're teasing someone? Put yourself together, I know that. So far, so good, yes. Speak of the devil, yeah. That's the last straw, yes. I know that. Best of both worlds. Time flies when you're having fun, yeah. Bent out of shape, what? To get bent out of shape, I don't know this one. To make matters worse. Under the weather, yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. Wrap your head around something. Yeah, I know this one. You can say that again. Your guess is good as mine. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Like, oh, now I feel the pain of people learning English. Oh my god. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. What the hell? A penny for your thought. Perfect storm. Picture is worth one. Oh, add insult to our injury. What the hell? Actions speak louder than words. Yeah. Baking up the wrong tree. I don't know half of all these. Oh my gosh, that's hard. That's hard. You know all of those. Great. That's great. You guys got a good education. Because I think I don't know like 20% of these. What the hell is comparing apples to orange? Oh, okay. I get that literally. Cost an arm and a leg. Yeah. Don't cry over spilt milk. Oh, yeah, I know that. Every cloud has a silver lining. Yes. Get a taste of your own medicine. Yeah. Go on a wild goose chase. Yeah. Hit the nail on the head. Yeah. Ignorance is bliss. Yes. I love that saying. I think that's like the truth of the universe. I sometimes think like ignorance is, like people that have more knowledge, they're highly probable to be more miserable and stuff. Once in a blue moon, play the devil's advocate, put something on ice. Rain on someone's parade. Yeah, I know that. Saving for a rainy day. Slow and steady wins the race. Spill the beans, take a rain check. Take it with a grain of salt. The ball is in. Wow, I'm impressed with my English. Okay, I know pretty much all of these. Devil is in the details. Early bird gets the word. Worm, elephant in the room, yes. The whole 9 yards. Why would you say this when you can just say everything? There are other fish in the sea. There's a method to his madness. What? There's no such thing as free lunch. What? There's no such thing as a free lunch. Okay. Throw caution to the wind. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, definitely know that. Okay. That's it. Yeah, maybe I should go back to school and learn more of these idioms. I think I know 80% of them. Yeah. Yeah. Don't think I ever officially learned idioms at school, but somehow I know all of them. Yeah, you basically learned it over your life, and you've like got a grasp of how it's used contextually by other people, and just like experientially learned it. But for Korean folks that have to actually approach English in a more memorizing manner, they have no other choice but to just memorize all of these, and because they don't make any sense to them, yeah, it's gonna be very hard. Yeah. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Isn't that literal? Yeah. I think I know 80%, so I'm proud. I can call it a day now. I can die in peace. Going the whole 9 yards means they are overachieving or overdoing. Oh, really? It says here that it means just everything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're correct. I think idioms are used more in writing than speaking. I want to know more Korean idioms. It's hard. It's hard. You'll have the reverse experience of Koreans learning English experience idioms. Okay, let's just do a few and then I'll wrap up the live. 한국어 관용구, 관용 표현. Oh wow, Rachel. Wow, you gotta stop super chatting today. You gave me a lot already. Thank you so much, Rachel. Pizza. Whatever you don't know, send me an email and we can have a Zoom call. I'll teach you. Yeah, you're definitely the most funniest and wittiest. Yeah. The Zoom call thing is like your tagline now. Okay, so I'll end the stream after the Korean idiom thing because it's been a while. I'm gonna go at 3 hours at this point. Let's go. Okay. 한국어 관용 표현. Let's see. I don't even know how to translate these. Okay, I'll give you one. Like I'll give you like 3 or 4, and then you try to guess the meaning, and then yeah, we'll end the stream. Um, let's see. Uh, like things like this. Okay. What do you think? What do you think your liver is swollen means? What do you think your liver is swollen means? This doesn't make any sense at all. I will give a prize. I don't know what it is, but I will give some kind of prize to the person who guesses this right. Your liver is swollen. And if you've learned Korean before and you know the answer to this, it doesn't apply. But to somebody who gets the closest answer, you drank too much. You gotta piss. Your stomach hurts. Oh. It means proud. No, proud. No. You're greedy. You're getting close. No, you drank too much. No. So your liver is swollen means you're overly like cocky or too bold. Yeah, that's what it means. Too bold. You have a big head. Yeah, I think Rachel was the closest to it. Yeah. Yeah, kind of arrogant. Yes. You have a big head. Yeah. Full of confidence. Exactly. Okay, this is kind of self-explanatory, and maybe you could just yeah. Okay. So the bag strap is short. What do you think this is? The bag strap is short. Just to give you a hint, the bag here means a backpack, or if I give you more hints, then it'll be a little bit too easy. The bag strap is short. Broke? No. Dumb? Kind of. You're getting warmer, yeah. Getting hotter. Dumb? No. Small bank account? No. Not too smart. You guys are like circling around, but you're not really hitting the nail. You don't have a lot of money. It's all related. I guess you guys can like get that feeling of it, but like to do the direct translation, not useful. Yeah, you're all circling around. The bag strap is short. This is a very Korean mentality. It's very judgmental and discriminatory. Broke as in no money, no. No common sense, no. Let's your patience is done. Why do you think these people are not useful or broke or everything you else said? And why do you associate that with a backstrap? You ain't very smart. So like in a wide lens that would be right, but like just to like actually be spot on. Okay, so yeah, you guys are right that the person is not smart, but it directly means I'll give you the answer. It directly means your academic background is short. So you use lower class would be a better translation. So you've either only graduated from middle school or high school. This basically means someone says for themselves, or like when you describe someone else, like, oh, he hasn't gone to college, or he's only graduated middle school, and they would say their backstrap is short. Yeah, something like that. Because like, you know, education is such a highly valued thing in Korean society. So they would say their backstrap is short. Yeah. Oh, another liver thing, another liver series. Okay. The liver is cool. Your liver is cold. Your liver is cold. What do you think your liver is cold means? Oh, I don't know what it is about livers. 간이 서늘하다. Oh, my liver is cold. I'll give you like a action. I'll give you like a acting scene. Like, oh, my liver feels cold. Oh, my liver felt cold. Broke. Why are you so obsessed with being broke? You're hungry? No. Like, oh, my liver is cold. Broke as F? What? what's the obsession? Why? Like, explain why you thought this means broke. Yes, Sarah got it. Scared. Yes, doll baby got it. Yes. You're frightened. Yes. 간이 서늘하다. Your liver feels cold. You were surprised. Yeah, when you see a ghost or you see like I don't know, stalker or something, you're scared. Yeah, it's like, oh, my liver feels cold. I don't know what it is about the liver, but yeah. Oh, this is a easy one, I think. Liver shivers. Yeah, that would be a better translation. My liver is cold because I haven't yet drank in the cold weather. Okay, this is an easy one. Pierce the sky. You poke the sky. You poke into the sky or pierce the sky. What does this mean? 하늘을 찌르다. Yes, that meant like goosebumps. Yes. What's the prize for getting one right? I don't know. I'll have to think of it, but I'll give you something. Yeah. Don't expect too much though. I'll give you like a coupon code or something. Yeah. Shooting for the stars? No. Broke the glass ceiling? No. You achieved something big? No. You did great? No. Overachieve? No. Happy? No. You achieved something? No. So, yeah, maybe this is harder than you think. So this would mean 기세가 등등하다. No, this is not right. 기세가 등등하다. It means you have high like energy. Your energy is piercing through the sky. You're like, I'm so down to do this. I know I can do this. I'm full of confidence right now. So you're like piercing the sky. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what it means. Okay, last one before we go. Ah, okay, this is the best one to be the last. Okay, yeah, you'll know why this is the best one. Okay, last one. Kick the can. I don't know, maybe this is universal. I think I've heard this in English too. Maybe this is universal. Kick the can. 깡통을 차다. 깡통 is can and 차다 is like kick. Kick the can. Try to guess this one. Die? What? You guys are so to die dead? Why would you think it's death? Wait, like you guys said it all at once, die. Like what's the logic behind why would you think kick the can is die? Is it what it means in English? Die? Is kick the can means what it means? Does kick the can mean die in English? Oh, no, unfortunately we have different meanings. Oh, okay, so that's why you said it's die. Oh, that's the English. Yeah, that's why I was like, it's familiar. I think like I've heard kick the can. Ah, okay. But no, it's not die. Okay. It means die in English. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, it's familiar. But in Korean, Korean it means broke. So you guys have been saying that your favorite answer so far. I'm broke. I kicked the can. Yeah, there's nothing left to kick other than the can. It's like there's flies everywhere. Like, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, finally you guys have been yelling broke for the whole time, but like, oh, 깡통 찼어. It means like I'm broke now. I failed in my business. Um I've wasted all my money on stocks. Like I've gambled all my money. I've like threw away all my money and whatever. Like I've kicked the can. Yeah, broke. The one time we don't guess broke. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So that was fun. I learned something too. Like kick the can means die. Okay, that's interesting. Hey, wait. I got a PayPal. Yes. From Mary, thank you so much for the 50. Wow, thank you so much, pizza. Your attention to finance makes me happy. Thank you for the live. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you so much. Last time I missed the notification, but because the Galaxy has like smaller notifications than the iPhone, sometimes it's very like stealth and subtle. So that's one con about the Galaxy. Like iPhone notifications, they come in no matter what, and they don't even like for instance, if I get multiple notifications, for instance, like you see here, you see there's two mails and there's a picture, and there's something from here, and Kakao Talk here, and they kind of like if you press like the arrow and they show you all of it, and they kind of like what do you call it, summarize and condense the notifications together. But iPhone just gives you every single notification that comes in. That's why it's so easy to spot. But yeah, last time because of this I missed a lot of PayPal notifications. But Mary, thank you so much. Shout out to you. I did an extra shout out on the past live stream in the beginning of that. So yeah. 50 for David. He's not kicking the can today. Exactly. Great application. 깡통 안 찼어. 오늘은 깡통 안 찼어. I didn't kick the can today. So true. You can be broke and dead. You were just shouting broke every time. What is it with you guys and being broke? Are you broke, hoodies? That's so funny. Okay, that was fun. Thank you, Mary, again. And I'm feeling a little bit Yeah, my limbs are hurting a little bit, so I need some sleep. It's 4 a.m. That's not bad. I can go and have like a good 5-6 hour sleep. You could probably change it in the settings. I like the Samsung look better. It's cleaner. Yeah, it's cleaner, but it's sometimes I just miss it a lot. Yeah, sometimes like insignificant notifications, they don't even like make pop-ups. It's just vibrates and that's it. I'll try to toggle the settings enough. Yeah. You broke us. Nice. We are. You didn't read my usage of Korean idiom. David's hoodie is piercing the sky. What? I've learned a recent Gen Z slang or like trendy slang. I've noticed Mr. Beast using it a couple times in his videos. What was it? It was something about the devil. It's like that's devilish. No, that's satanic. No. Oh, that's diabolical. I don't know if it's I guess it's just a word, but nowadays I've heard it a lot on the internet and in general. A lot of people using it like that's diabolical. Yeah. So, yeah, your Travis, your comment is diabolical. And then there's another thing like bombastic side eye, something like that. I'm giving you the bombastic side eye right now. Yeah. Yeah. Diabolical. So like I learned my nowadays English from YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah, probably diabolical. Yeah. That's funny. I'm weak. Yes. Yeah, those like those videos of the boomers trying to imitate Gen Z language is so funny. So I can't even understand what they're saying. Yeah. Anyways, okay, guys. So thanks for tuning in. It was fun. You guys were the cherry on top for my icing on top. Cherry on top? Okay, I'm getting confused. You guys were the cherry on top for my day, my happy day. Um, yeah, in Korean, no, in Chinese we call it 활용점정. Wow. Yeah, what does that even mean if you decipher it? Okay, my curiosity is peaking, so I need to 활용점정. That's a Chinese idiom. 활용점정. What? Painting dragon? What? Yeah, exactly. When you're eating ramen, you have to have kimchi, so the kimchi becomes the 활용점정. Please understand it like that because I can't translate it right now. The Chinese idiom painting a dragon and dotting its eyes. Ah, so that's what it means. Painting a dragon and dotting its eyes comes from the anecdote. It means to add the finishing touches to something that's already very good and make it perfect. Yes, that's what it means. 활용점정. Because we use Chinese idioms too. Yeah. So you guys were the 활용점정, the eyes of the dragon painting and the cherry on top. Yeah. Icing on the cake. Right. Okay, guys. So thanks guys. Thank you everyone for the super chats and yeah. And I'll get going. And Kel, thank you. Happy birthday, Rachel. I will think of a little prize for you. Yeah, and please remind me. Everyone have a good weekend and a good start for December. And I'll see you guys again soon with another video. And oh, just one more thing. I'm so sorry to all the Patreons out there cuz I wasn't able to upload any content this month. I was intending to yesterday, but yeah, I was just like in deep sleep mode. I'm so sorry. But I saw that none of you unsubscribed, which is good. I don't want a free ride, so I will be putting out extra content very soon. I promise. So thanks for supporting on Patreon. If you're a supporter, I know you guys don't support for the exclusive content, but anyways, I'm a responsible person, so I want to make it up to you. So yeah, expect that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.